Hello, and welcome to another video by Dream Big, where we'll be discussing how to decide whether you should take the SAT or the ACT, the two different options about standardized testing. If you're not familiar about the SAT and the ACT, feel free to check out our previous video. I'm Rahul, and you can learn more about the college admissions process by joining Dream Big. You can learn more about us at our website, dreambigforcollege.org, and you can also contact us at dreambigorg2021@gmail.com. So first, let's answer this question. Do you have to take both the SAT and the ACT? No. You only have to take one of them, but some students do tend to take both. Generally, the common trend is to only take one of them, and there's no advantage in the eyes of an admissions officer if you do take both. So what I mean by that is if you take just the SAT, and there's another student who took the SAT and the ACT, but let's say your SAT scores are the same, the admissions officer is not going to say, oh, this student took the SAT and the ACT, he or she's a better student. So there's no advantage in that sense of taking both. So some students will choose just to focus on one so they can concentrate and do a lot of practice on that test. Others may consider taking both to see which test they can get a higher score on so that they can submit that one to colleges. So what are some strategies to decide whether you should take the SAT or the ACT? As I've gotten a lot of questions in the past about students aren't sure which one they should take. So here are some general factors that can affect your decision. The ACT is faster paced than the SAT, so you have to answer more questions within a shorter period of time for the ACT. The ACT is also known to have more difficult math problems from more difficult math concepts. However, here's a difference in the English section. So the SAT has more comprehension-based reading problems, while the ACT has more writing-related questions. So these are some factors that you should definitely use and take into consideration. So there might be a student who, struggles with math, and hence they may think that the SAT is a better option for them because the ACT is more complicated in the math section. There might be a student who hates comprehension-based reading and therefore may choose to take the ACT because it has more writing questions. So how do you know which one works well for you? Mock tests. Mock tests is a great way to find out which one is best, as there are plenty of open source SAT and ACT tests online. What we would suggest doing is taking at least 2 practice SAT tests and 2 practice ACT tests and see which one you're more comfortable with, which one you enjoy taking more, and make a decision from there. You can see which one you get a higher score on. You can see whether the faster paced test works better for you or the slower paced test works better for you. They say that the ACT test math is more complicated, but some students really find math easier than English and hence may opt to take the ACT. So as you may notice, there are a bunch of factors that go into this, and taking a couple of practice tests is the best way. So get started on these mock tests as soon as possible, and you'll definitely find those to be a great strategy in helping you decide whether you should take the SAT or the ACT. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section or email us. You can visit our website as well as join the group chat at the link provided. In our next video, we'll give you a suggested studying timeline for standardized testing of whether you're taking the SAT or the ACT and how you should pace yourself in your high school journey. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.